The cornerstone of eczema treatment, regardless of severity, is actually proper skincare that repairs the skin barrier. We have our own in-house cosmeceutical skincare research department, and that means that all the skincare we dispense has been designed for its evidence-based benefits in terms of improving eczema treatment outcomes, and especially to reduce reliance on topical steroid creams. Our goal is to ensure that you remain eczema-free even when your treatment is completed or when you're discharged, because the topical medications and the creams are maintained as a form of maintenance therapy. First up, you have to use a gentle cleanser for your face if you suffer from facial eczema. You may use the Lillet Milk Cleanser, which has additional camphor and botanical extracts to help to stabilize the skin microbiome and reduce inflammation. Now, the second thing that you have to bear in mind is that for your body, if you are prone to developing eczema, you should be using a very gentle, lathering cleanser like the Honey Cleanser. The Honey Cleanser is an ideal body wash in addition to a face wash because it, first of all, leaves your skin feeling clean, but without stripping away its natural moisture. It also has broad-spectrum antimicrobial properties, which helps to reduce flare-ups of eczema. It also is a humectant, which means that it traps moisture under your skin, leaving your skin moisturized after you cleanse it. Other recommended cleansers you may purchase over the counter from your pharmacies include Cetaphil Gentle Cleanser. These are dermatologist recommended brands which will not strip your skin dry. Now, it's very important for us now to understand that the treatment of your eczema is really important in the first 3 months. The reason is because the skin cells are so used to flaring up that if you do not treat them in this acute stage, you're going to find great difficulty in calming your skin subsequently. This is the reason why you would have received prescription topical steroid medications. Now, do not worry about topical steroids if it is given to you by an accredited dermatologist, as there are specific instructions written to ensure that you follow them and that it is both safe and effective. Your prescription will contain detailed instructions on how to use the topical steroids. It is a thin layer which you should apply. This means that you should apply it so that it is spread out evenly and is not a visible layer after you apply it, unlike the moisturizer. Now, this is in contrast to the amount of moisturizer you should be using. Now, you may have heard from DR.TWL already that it is so important for you to repair your skin barrier when you have eczema. This is because individuals who suffer from eczema, whether it is caused by genetics or because of environmental damage such as use of strong detergents, the skin barrier is deficient. This means that even if we are able to treat the inflammation with the topical steroids, if we do not treat the skin barrier, the problem will not go away and in fact keep getting worse. Now, the type of moisturizer is very important The one that we recommend is an in-house formulation according to the current gold standard of eczema therapy, which is known as a prescription emollient device, or a PED for short. Now, what that means is that in addition to containing an ideal lipid ratio that mimics the natural fat composition of your skin, it has additional anti-inflammatory botanical extracts according to the current gold standard of eczema therapy, which is known as a prescription emollient device, or a PED for short. Now, what that means is that in addition to containing an ideal lipid ratio that mimics the natural fat composition of your skin, it has additional anti-inflammatory botanical extracts that helps you be less and less reliant on the topical steroids. Now, this is very important because we plan to cut down your steroid creams as soon as we can. Generally, the dosing will be reduced at your next review, and it can only be done if you follow our instructions as per this video. The amount of moisturizer you should be applying is different. Now, remember when I said the amount of cream you apply for steroids is actually a thin layer, which means that after you spread it out, you should not be able to see it. However, for moisturizers, we want to see a visible thick layer. So if you can't see the thick layer after 5 minutes, it means that you haven't put enough. A simple rule to follow is this. We generally prescribe the amount of moisturizer you need to finish within the next 2 weeks before your next appointment. Now, this is really important. It's a little bit like having to drink enough water if you're dehydrated. So, for example, in the hospitals, we will give you a big jug of water and let you know that you have to finish it by the end of the day. The same with your moisturizer therapy. Now, generally, if you are using it at least 3 to 5 times a day, you will finish the moisturizers before your next review. If there is anything left over, you know that you actually have to apply a much thicker layer. Now, these just about sums up the sequence of application of the creams if you suffer from eczema. Whether it's on the face, the hands, the feet, or the body, the appropriate strength and type of steroid or non-steroidal cream will be prescribed to you. It is very important for you to attend your next follow-up appointment, and if for any reason you're unable to attend, please do not continue using the steroid creams without medical supervision. This is because if you continue to do so, the effectiveness of the steroid may be lost. And if it is further inappropriately used over many months, you may even develop side effects from the steroid creams, such as skin thinning. Well, the good news is, if you follow the instructions that we've included for each of the medications, there will be virtually no risk of you developing these side effects. Now, I want to move on to some specific methods of applying the moisturizers to enhance its absorption into your skin so that you can recover faster. First up, we want to highlight this therapy known as wet therapy. Essentially, when your skin is damp, whatever you apply will be absorbed much better. There are 2 main ways you can use to achieve this effect of wet therapy. First, always apply your creams on damp skin. So the best time is right after your shower. Remember, you do not need to towel dry yourself completely. In fact, we want your skin to be rather wet. The second method is to be done throughout the day with a spray known as the Mineral Booster. The Mineral Booster contains polyglutamic acid, which is far more effective than hyaluronic acid in terms of maintaining the skin's moisture content, in addition to providing an additional layer of wet therapy. Now, this is essentially the treatment protocol that you need to follow while you are undergoing treatment. Now, if you have moderate to severe eczema, you may need oral medications as well. So these would be broadly categorized as the following. Antihistamines, examples of what we carry in our clinic would be brand names such as Telfast and Adesio. These do not cause drowsiness and can help to reduce the sensation of itch as well as inflammation. So even if you feel you do not need it, it will help the inflammation subside faster. It is also very safe and is used to treat allergies as well. The second category of medications would be oral antibiotics. It's generally prescribed is Caphylexin. Now, Caphylexin is a very safe oral antibiotic that is even safe for pregnant women as well as those who are breastfeeding. The importance of Caphylexin when you have just been diagnosed with moderate to severe eczema is that it can help to treat skin infections. Now, if you are worried that it will disrupt your skin bacteria, you can be at ease because Caphylexin is quite specific in terms of its effect on skin bacteria only. It helps to reset your skin microbiome, and this will help your skin recover faster. The third category of medications would be prednisolone. Now, prednisolone is reserved for those with severe eczema and is essential when the inflammation cannot be controlled with just the creams alone. You have to realize that even if you are dispensed oral prednisolone, you have to ensure that you continue to apply all the creams because your prednisolone will have to be stopped, usually within 2 weeks. And at that time, if you haven't been regular with your skincare regimen, your eczema will flare up again. Well, I hope that helps you, and remember to always moisturize and also keep us updated if there are any changes in your skin condition. That's it for today. We wish that you will get well soon, and as always, we are here to help you every step of the way.